Right now, thousands of people are without power here in San Diego County as high winds bring high fire danger to the area. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee. We saw extremely high winds today, but they are expected to die down by tomorrow morning. In fact, things have gotten a little better even this evening. CBS 8's Brian White joins us live from Pine Valley. Brian, what are conditions like there right now?
Marcella, it is chilly out here in Pine Valley. We're still seeing strong wind gusts, though it has calmed down a little bit from what we saw this morning. One man telling me he clocked wind gusts up to 70 miles an hour on his anemometer. Now that makes for tough driving conditions.
There was 3 semi-trucks flipped over on their side. Absolutely ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it.
Strong wind gusts overturned 3 semi-trucks this morning before 7 a.m. on the I-8 freeway near Buckman Springs Road. The driver of this semi told us he was unharmed.
How bad was the wind? What did it feel like?
Oh, very bad. Very bad.
Due to a wind advisory for the 8 from Alpine to Imperial Highway, CHP diverted eastbound traffic off at Willows Road. Regular cars were allowed to continue on, but high-profile vehicles were not.
Oh man, it's absolutely ridiculous. We've been in traffic for the past 30 minutes, haven't moved an inch.
Bumper to bumper traffic backed up for miles. I talked to drivers who were getting impatient.
It's a parking lot right now.
Very frustrating.
Jacob Haydeck from Boulevard told me how it felt driving in the high winds.
Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, absolutely. I was all over the place.
Oh my God, it's crazy. I mean, it's I saw those cars wiggling.
Meanwhile, in Pine Valley, people have been dealing with power shutoffs since yesterday afternoon.
It's been a disaster. They shut the power off about 7 hours before we even had a breeze. So we're up here, we're not happy about it.
Generators providing power to homes as people hunker down for what could be days without power. Peter Elias says he clocked winds over 50 miles an hour on average with gusts up to 70.
It was windy all night long, and no electricity, of course, no heat. I won't put a generator on or a fire in my fireplace because one spark is hit the... I don't want to be responsible for the Pine Valley fire.
People here in Pine Valley tell me the whole town is out of power. They say SDG&E has told them that it may not be restored until Friday. Now I'm going to send things over to meteorologist Sean Stiles.
Thank you, Brian. Yeah, you were out there in the midst of it, and there were some extremely strong winds. We keep the red flag warning in place until tomorrow morning, but the winds, the bulk of them, the energy is backing off, but we will still see winds 30 to 50 miles per hour overnight into the early morning hours, so the National Weather Service will keep the red flag warning in place until 4 a.m. Brian mentioned there was 70 mile per hour gusts. He was absolutely right. Alpine at 72, but look at Sill Hill, 95 miles per hour. Anything 74 and above is hurricane force winds. So Banning, Buckman Springs, Sill Hill, all hurricane force winds. Otay Mountain 71, San Isabel 72 miles per hour. Winds by the early morning hours will be in the low to mid 30s in the mountainous areas. In the foothills will drop down into the teens and things start to back off throughout the day. And get this, talk about a 180 on your weather coin. We're going to see a chance of some light to moderate drizzle, call it showers by Thursday afternoon, as a weak area of low pressure moves through the region, but we'll still keep that red flag warning in place.